Okay, so trying something new today. Um, if this is creating just insane feedback over all channels, I really hope that somebody messages me, but there's also this great chance that nobody's going to see this, so who cares? Wow, I kind of love it. As you can see, I really am in between a project that I'm almost late on, and it's for a very special client, and I don't want to be late. So, truth is, I need this. Other truth is, it's good to have a routine when your normal routine has been so shot. And I am glad to be here to share some favorite songs. And I still wish I weren't quite so nearsighted. Because I just wrote out a list of the stuff that I want to sing today. I don't have most of the chords memorized. In fact, this song I've only been singing along to forever. Not quite forever. College. College just feels like forever. When you're an elder millennial. Ah! Okay. And a little book was given to me, and every page spelled liberty. All my trials, Lord, soon be over. Living were a thing that money could buy. You know the rich would live and the poor would die. All my trials, Lord, soon be over. Too late, my brother, too late, but never mind. All my trials, Lord, soon be over. River Jordan is muddy and cold. You know it chills the body, but not the soul. All my trials, Lord, soon be over. I had a little book was given to me, and every page spelled liberty. All my trials, Lord, soon be over. All my trials, Lord, soon Sorry, honey. The guitar's name is Honey. And this is fun. This is by far best use of my kitchen tables yet. Other than many delightful meals with friends. Not as many as I'd like, because we've kind of been shut down on the delightful meals with friends front for a moment, but someday, right? So, without calling too much attention to why we need uplifting music, because we're depressive so-and-sos as humans a lot of the time, and I know I sure am. You ever just wake up? I have a confession to make. I have bad dreams a lot because I'm dealing with stuff. And you ever just feel ashamed how much weight you're actually carrying? And be like, there must be something wrong with me if I'm carrying this much weight. And the sum total of my choices must not be that great. But without calling too much attention to that, apophasis is one of my favorite words. Let's do a Dylan tune. If I can get the keyboard to turn on. Big if. Oh gosh. If anybody's watching who's good with electronics, it feels like walking me through opening this thing up so I can actually have a reliable keyboard when I want it to turn on. I'm going to give this about 5 more seconds. 1,000. Is it plugged in? I believe it's barely plugged in. No! I really wanted to play piano this morning. I plugged the big 88 key gorilla in and I cannot get it to turn on. It's a great day. It's going to be a bright, 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 bright sunshiny day. Thought about doing that one. Maybe next week. I'm so miffed at this. Not miffed enough not to smile, because it's all silly. It's all very silly. Ooh, I thought I had tuned up. No, that's not right. Sorry. So yeah, I think that's what I subconsciously grab-bagged these tunes out of the ether for today. Because I've been doing a lot of praying this week. We all need a lot of prayers. The world, humanity, especially needs a bunch of prayers right now. You can feel really selfish for asking for help holding up your own end. Well, I hope we all have somebody that you can imagine singing this song to. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years make you feel my love. I hate this. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I know you. I'm testifying for sure today. That song might actually just be too much for me right now. But I kind of hate an unfinished melody. I have a great deal of sympathy for Bach on his deathbed. So I kind of just ate that bridge. So ain't nobody watching. I don't think it matters if I go and pick it up again. Okay. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Well, you can tell it's a live show because we've already had so many technical errors. I have to really try one more time because I really did build this as an honest to goodness legitimate piano set. I might start looking up pretty. Don't blame me. I'm in the dark. Oh, but I can't do that. Okay, cool. So let's try this. It's so darkened now. But we'll. So my house was definitely wired before grounding was a thing. It's kind of just this fun little historical quirk to live with. It lives! And all of the outlets have their own eccentricities. So I couldn't just expect the first outlet that I tried to, carry a charge. That would be asking, the demands of a 21st century house. This is not that. Or even a mid-20th century house. Also not that. Tea is good tea. All right, so now I can feel a little less freaked out and kind of wished that I hadn't just done that song because I want to do it again now that I have my rehearsal on piano to help me out. All right, let's do something impossible, right? It's one of the main reasons that we oily meat sacks tend to have a need for faith is stuff seems pretty dang impossible a good chunk of the time. And I said this last time and it ended up working out really well. Here's another song that's just not meant for 10 o'clock in the morning. And I so wish I had auto scroll. Can you auto scroll for me, please? Maybe. Okay, we're not. All right, 1 second. So I was trying a new system, but it didn't. I thought it'll be simple. Instead of having my charts on my phone like I always do every gig, I'm going to put it on my computer. The scrolling's way different. Please excuse. Oh, stop. Hold on. I think I must have my tamper plugged in. No? Yeah, I might be listening to breaking of my keyboard because that's supposedly full volume and very quiet. Okay, let's try it. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. When times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled waters, I will let me down like a bridge over troubled waters. I will let me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street and evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. When darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down. Ooh, I will lay me down. Sail on, Supergirl. Sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. And if you need a friend, I'm silent right behind, like a bridge will lay me down. Lay me down. I will lay me down. I will lay me down. Yes. I'm feeling grateful to myself for putting myself up to this. Because in a job where you're by yourself dealing with a lot of little technical things that just don't work when they should, and you get to figure it out, this is an excellent start to my work. All right, so I said about half an hour of this experiment for this week. I'm enjoying this, so I suspect you'll see me next week. Hopefully with some stuff that's rehearsed, with charts that I can read and a piano that I can personally hear. Who knows, maybe that'll just make it too boring. So I'm gonna just do one more song for today, since everything else has kind of gotten away from me. And that's my song. You know, if I forget this, you know that I should just go back to bed for today. Just try not to get anybody hurt. But I wrote this on commission for a family going through a rough time, and they needed a song that had closure in it. Which, you know, depending on how traumatic the thing is that for which you're seeking closure, that can feel like a tall order as an artist. You know, I'm going to step inside your brain and I'm going to figure out how it's all okay when clearly it's not an okay situation. So I went back to the Bible. I remember my sweet Italian grandma saying this verse to me, and I just sort of put it to music. It's on SoundCloud if you'd like to listen. It's called Love is Patient. Run through the sands, castles and best laid plans. Love is human, love knows strife. The struggle to live a happy life, but love says you have to try. 'Cause you are my sunshine. Love is patient, love is kind. Love can be hard and it's always blind. Love never fails, even though people do. Love is not proud of what it puts us through. We swim through deep waters, precious sons and daughters. Love doesn't remember the wrongs. Love holds you when the wind blows strong. Love says hold the line, 'cause you are my sunshine. Love does not envy, love does not boast. Love would do anything for the ones it loves the most. Love never fails, even though people do. Love is not proud of what it puts us through. What would love say? What would love say? What would love say? Love is patient, love is kind. Love can be hard and it's always blind. Love never fails, even though people do. Love is not proud of what it puts us through. Oh, love does not envy, love does not boast. Oh, love would do anything for the ones it loves the most. Love will protect, love always trusts. All knowledge slips away. Love always does its best. So run through the sands, castles and best laid plans. 'Cause you are my sunshine. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me. I sure feel a little better. And that was a train wreck, but not supposed to say that as a performer. That was an experiment, for sure. So we'll see if it gets smoother next time. If not, thank you for joining me for Sunday Spiritual Songs, for the rough and gritty, sinful truth that it is. All right. You all have a great week. See you in the funny papers. Stop broadcast, I swear.